stick and move it, so I maneuver. I just get right to the business, cause I'm a entrepreneur. Run it up, I pursue it, it overflow like the sewer. Then bro drove me crazy, I almost drove for Uber. So I put in overtime and don't get no sleep. It ain't a 9 to 5 that can control me. Got sick and tired of sidelining from the nosebleed. My pockets still stay flat with a slow lead. Now I'm focused on my craft, I'm talking more cheese. It's hard work, I ain't worried about the police. I ain't pressed about nothing.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? As y'all come in. Like this, love this, share this. Like this, love this, share this. Um, I'm so excited tonight. We gotta y'all know how we start off. Hold on, I'm just making sure we got our comments on the side so we can see. How y'all doing, y'all? How is everybody, y'all? It's been rough. We are late today, but you know what? Y'all know here on Meet the Godfreys, we keep it real, right? As real could be. So, y'all, tonight was rough. Let me tell y'all what happened. Somebody stole my baby coat, y'all. So, y'all know life be life and but God be God. So, thank y'all for even coming and tuning in with us because we were supposed to be on at 7 o'clock. But we're here at 7:34 and we are excited, guys. Welcome to Meet the Godfreys. This is our third show for our new season. And as you guys can see, we have been elevated to um a new platform, right? So elevation is in the season. So I got my partner in life here. Right, y'all? Life is moving. So remember we got questions from last week, right? So we're gonna answer these questions. But guys, as you guys come in the room, invite somebody into the room. Who do you invite? Do it always have to be married people that you invite? No. Invite some of your single friends who want to be married, right? So this is the type of show where we have a conversation. Today we were going to have special guests on because it's a part of the series of Why Did I Get Married? We're going to have why it's important the company that you keep, right? The company that you keep. So we had some of our longtime couples that pour into us to come on the show. But they were not available today, guys. So get ready for next week, guys. Right? Next week we are going to have some couples on the show, and we're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna talk about some things. So come on into the room, right? Invite the people, like this, love this, share this. Can y'all send some hearts up and show the Godfrey some love, right? Because we love y'all too. Um, Today, before we go into our topic today, guys, is the alpha versus or alpha versus alpha. I didn't like it's not versus here. We work together, but we talking about two alphas and how is that possible? And how do we make it work, right? Because one thing that I get a lot of questions about is that topic, right? So I said, okay, what better way than we talk about it together? He's going to tell you how he deals with his alpha woman. I'm going to tell you how I deal with my alpha man, right? And how we make it work and making sure that we both get what we need, but we understand that we're one and we operate together. So, yes, someone asked us a few questions last week. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me tag some people that asked me to tag them when we got on. Let me follow my own instructions, right? Because I'm big on uh leading from the front because that's very important. So I'm just inviting a few people in the room like I asked y'all to do. So if you guys can go ahead and invite your people into the room. Oh shoot, I didn't invite the same person twice. I would love you guys. I would thank you guys for that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. A few more people, guys, and then we're gonna give for why. Oh, okay, okay. I'm reading Pastor Trey's comment, y'all, at the same time. while I'm inviting some people in the room. Um, so if you guys are new to the platform, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are Meet the Godfreys. I am Mimi Godfrey. This is Cutter Godfrey. And we started this ministry. It's been about a year now that we've been doing live. So we started doing this live because we had a lot of couples that that asked us. I'm sorry. Well, I'm looking at baby. But that asked us the questions as far as why you guys don't go forth and doing like a platform and stuff like that and talking to the people because you guys really inspire me, so on and so forth. So we did that and we got it going. He's already an artist. I'm an artist. I always got a mic in my hand, so it's nothing for us to get on here and share and help people because that's one thing that we love to do. He likes to help with his music. I'm the writer. We put it together and we flow. He write his own stuff, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, send those hearts up, guys. Send those hearts up. Show us some love. And also, guys, please, please, please like, love, share. So what you said this? Oh, sorry. I didn't even know that it was like that. Okay. So, ooh. So one of the questions we were asked last week, we're finishing answering the questions that we got last week, y'all. So if you want to send your questions in. Also, y'all, thank you. We love y'all too. We love you too. We appreciate that. Lacoma says, I love y'all. Y'all the realest.
Appreciate it.
So we love y'all too. Thank you so much for that. So what was I gonna say, baby, before we answer this question? Oh, so guys, we don't want y'all to hold back no questions, right? So for the platform purposes, right? For those questions, we already know what the hanky panky is, SCX, this, that, and other. But when we talk about it on this platform, guys, we are going to say ministering, right? Because the husband ministers to the wife and the wife ministers to the husband, right? That's going to be our language for this platform, right? So if you got a question and it's of that relation, please use that language, right? Because we want to be respectful to the platform and, we just want to walk in a certain type of order. But if y'all got a question, please don't hesitate to ask it. We don't want nobody to hold back no questions because we understand that life is real, right? So we want to help in every area that is possible that we have dealt with, that we are comfortable with asking. If we're not comfortable with asking, if we say that's too much, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, we do that. But most of the time we be pretty open about it. So if your spouse has an insecurity, is it my job to make them feel secure? So you want to take that question first? Or you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
So I feel like this. Who don't want to be secure in anything, right? You want to be secure in everything that you do, no matter what it is that you do, you want to be secure in it. So absolutely, I want my spouse to be secure. And I believe that type of security comes off just trust and loyalty and things like that. So it kind of automatic. So I mean, is it insecurity could be insecurity like I don't know. I think I need more to that question. Hold on. I think I need more clarity. Then he gonna make sure that it's right. Okay. I feel like the drums. Like when you be rearranging the drums.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a part of your duty or part of you carrying the other half to make your spouse feel secure. I feel like it should be like a given. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't feel like a job. It should feel like it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like I automatically want you to be comfortable in every area around me. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not there, I want to talk to you about it so we could make it be there if that's something that I need. That's my answer to it. So go ahead. What you think?
Run the question back again.
Okay, if your spouse has an insecurity, is it your job to make them feel secure? So their spouse has an insecurity and they want to know, is it their job to make them feel secure?
Yeah, it's definitely a task for the other half, because you don't want to you don't want to have a person, you don't have your spouse just wandering so far to where they just like everything that you do is a problem to them or something like that, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you you definitely want to make them secure and know that they can trust you, you know what I mean, and they could depend on you, for to whatever it is that they are dependent on you for, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, that you can come through and handle your business, and you can stand on business as well, like, you know what I mean. There's nothing that can come in between what y'all got. So that's definitely, the security is definitely a big part of a relationship. You want to make sure your spouse is secure. You know, they don't have any insecurities. They don't think any ill intentions or anything that you know, thinking that you would give them or do anything on them or anything like that. So yeah, that's definitely big. That's definitely big.
Okay. So remember our word, okay? So the question is, what do I do if my spouse is not ministering right? And I'm gonna let you answer that first.
Um,
Y'all, if y'all got any questions, if y'all got any questions, please put them in the comments. Questions that you may, you know what I'm saying? You may have a situation currently in your relationship that you may want a little advice from a male's and a female's perspective to help you balance out whatever it is that your perspective is, that you got going on. So, ask those questions. No question is off limits. So, what do you do if your spouse ain't ministering right? What do you do if your spouse ain't ministering right? Y'all remember the word for ministering, what it mean?
First off, all we can do is smile. Because if they ain't ministering right, I don't know what to tell you. Nah, I'll just play. Now, first off, you should bring it to their attention.
And direct the choir.
Yes, you got to communicate it. Yes, just exactly what Prince said. Communicate it in a way that it won't hurt them. Yes, most definitely, because you don't want to. They're already, and they may not know it, but you don't want to lower their confidence in that area, because then they really won't be able to minister, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they will be thinking like, am I preaching
Overthinking
the right way? Are they receiving the message? You know what I'm saying? Should the musicians get involved? So you want to definitely
oh goodness,
make sure you covering the pulpit. You know what I mean? When you up there at the podium, you know what I'm saying?
You want to make sure you cover the pulpit when you at the podium. Yes, Lord.
And speak to the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's definitely you want to communicate that, like, because that's a big part of, not one of the biggest parts in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know many relationships. It can be based off that. You should never want to base your relationship off of that. But that is a big part of the relationship You know what I mean? And why are you laughing so there, bro?
You know what I was gonna say? So y'all, we love movies, right? We watch movies, so you will find us randomly quoting a movie. And I was gonna quote, "You want me to give you something to make you feel good?" You have to communicate to that. Wait.
No, most definitely. And with a man, yeah, you don't want to hurt his ego.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You just kind of gotta, like.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
No, my question. So if that was a problem, let's make it real life. Mm-hmm. How would you communicate? How would you communicate it to me? Or how would you like me to communicate it to you? To help the people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as what Prince say, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. With a man, you want to do it in a way it doesn't hurt his manhood, if that makes sense, right? So with that, and you being, remember, it's alpha, right? So we talking about alpha because I know you're an alpha man. You know what I'm saying? But how would you want to receive something like that? In that, you get what I'm saying? You're an alpha man, and you like, man, you found out, man, I ain't been ministering right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a minister, so how do I minister? Like you know what I'm saying? How do you want to receive it? Because you're the head.
Mm-hmm. Um, well, I would definitely want you to. You ain't got to be extra gentle with it, but definitely let me know, like in a way, like what's good and what's not, or what like you know what I
When
mean.
you
In the
pick
midst,
up that
in the
mic,
midst, yeah,
don't yell so much.
in the midst of ministry,
Or you ain't
you
yelling enough.
you got to get feedback. What the pastor say? He want to hear you say amen.
Amen.
You say
The
you
length
gotta,
of this sermon is
it's
determined on how many amens
I
I'm
get
finna
that.
get.
That,
Oh, I like
that's
that,
dang
baby.
right.
Come on with it.
So if y'all talk back, you talk to me. I ain't gonna be too long for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, so yeah, you know.
That was a good question. I like that.
Especially if the musicians get involved.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
We
This
both
man's
be singing.
we gonna sing.
We gonna sing. We gonna sing.
Ooh, that was a good question. That was some good feedback, y'all. That was so good, y'all. So, what do you do if you're not ministering, right? So, from a woman's perspective, right? Because he didn't give us a man perspective. I love that man perspective. I want you to know that was a good answer. So, I hope I could meet that answer. So if the man is not ministering right, and like you said, I don't want to just say it in a way where that's the only thing you're thinking about, right? So maybe okay. So if that was a problem, and since you're an artist, maybe I'll draw it out. I'm saying I'm gonna write the vision, make it plain. Like I'm a GPS it. Where's your GPS at? I'm going to lead you. I'm going to become the choir director, and I'm going to show you how to hit the note.
Yeah. Kind of what I was saying. You gotta talk back to me.
You gotta talk back to me. Do you hear me?
Feeling, you gotta say, oh.
Man, look. Okay. Do y'all hang with only married people?
You gotta say, take your time.
Hey, slow it down.
Take your time.
I need you to slow it down so I can speed it up.
Make it plain.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Do y'all only hang with married people? Was the next question. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, right. Let me know if the sermon is good or not. That's
most definitely it. Cause then you won't preach it no more.
I talk back. Yeah, you know not. I know you have me right. I ain't preaching that no more. I lost the crowd.
I'm gonna take that out. I lost the crowd.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord, it's got to be some ministering in your marriage. Make sure that you minister often. Do you understand? Okay.
So you can get a good offering.
So you can get a good offering.
He's silly.
So you can get a good offering. Okay, y'all. So do y'all only hang with married people? You silly. Y'all, but no. Like seriously, y'all.
No, we don't only hang with married people. I mean, we have friends and people, associates and people that we know that are not. I don't want to say. Well, I guess in a committed relationship or somebody or with somebody that like for long term, I guess. But it's not so much of hanging. They're around, if that makes sense. Not to say we don't hang with them, but it's more so if it's an event or something going on, we around them. They're around. We kicking it. If that's what you. But as far as like literally just like having an extra person around every now and again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of
We're not like, oh, you're single, go away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No, we're not like that.
No, because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, we're not matchmaking, but we may have somebody. We may be around other, you know what I mean? People that are
to draw them
good people.
nearer.
Try to stay around good company and good energy. So
good company is important.
Yeah. So if we're around some of our single buddies, it may be a few more of our single buddies, and you know, they can link up or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know.
But the company is good.
You can find love through us.
Yeah,
you know?
find love through us. Because
you, know.
you get what you,
you get
what you put out. Yeah, so definitely. So you're looking for love, you know what I'm saying? We may have a person for you, okay? But it says, he said, it is important to have married friends to encourage each other to stay married. I like that. What you think?
What did it say again? Sorry.
It is important to have married friends to encourage each other to stay married.
Is it important to have married friends to encourage each other to stay married? Yeah. I mean, well, I don't see why not, because
they may know something that, you know what I'm saying, you know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
I
mean, what I was gonna say is, you know what I'm saying, they may have been through something that we may be facing, and because we just like, you know, you want to be around that type of company. So, you know, when you may be in a place where it's like so foggy and you so caught up with everything that's going on, you want to have that person like, man, sis, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then you could be able, that's a safe place where you could open up to them and be like, man, this is what's going on, man, and and they may come and be like, man, you tripping. Let me. I understand how you see it like that, but let me show you this other perspective of that, because you know me and so we went through that, and I was tripping off the deep end too. And let me give you this perspective, right? Because most of the time, it's a tweak of perspective that'll bring you back to a balanced level, to the point where you like, oh dang, okay, maybe I was just seeing it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Or you may be seeing it the right way, and they may have insight that show you seeing it the right way. And now I'm gonna show you how to approach it to get a favorable outcome. Because if they still married and they done been through this, you know what I'm saying, it was a favorable outcome. So I'm gonna take what they say, I'm gonna chew it up, and I'm gonna regurgitate it in my way that it be applicable to our situation and what we're building, to make sure that we reach prosperity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like putting the answer in my own words that you be able to receive it, because can't nobody talk my language to you, and can't nobody talk your language to me. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what's coming, what we learned from the outside, we're gonna chew it up and do what we do. So that's my insight on as far as having married people around. What you
for sure, having single people.
No, it was married to stay married.
Yeah, you're married, encouraged to be married. Yeah, most definitely. First and foremost, I didn't say first and foremost, but how I want to put it. It's lonely at the top, if that makes sense. So I don't want to be. I don't mind us being the only married couple, but you know what I'm saying. When we caking, I want somebody else to be caking too.
You know what I'm saying, y'all? We all
the only baker's man's in the, you know what I'm saying, in the vicinity. So, you know, we ain't the only bakery, you know. So, you know, when
you may have sweet sugar, you may have some type of sugar that make ours sweeter. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what you know.
And good point, Kiara. It's not just even to stay married. If it's a bad situation,
oh no, we gonna tell you to do all that.
It's a bad situation.
Yeah, we not.
If you know you in a bad situation, ain't no reason you should be hanging with us anyway.
Yeah, we don't even want that.
Because we don't want that energy.
We don't want that. We love you.
First, let me say this again. We're not hanging with nobody that ain't on what we own.
Yeah.
So I mean, just because you single, that don't mean you not on what we own.
You know what I'm saying?
Just single.
Absolutely. You just in your season
of
growing and speeding yourself, so you will have what you need.
Learn yourself so you can be able to be ready to learn somebody else.
And it may be something that we get ready to help you prepare for
in the transition of going through it. So we not, you know, we not opposed to hanging with single people, because hopefully they're looking to, and it's not even just saying to be married, but hopefully they're looking to find somebody, find the right one for them. You know what I'm saying? That they want to be with. For, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, in the rest of your life, pretty much. You know what I'm saying, the rest of these years you have on earth, because it's hard to, you know, the good people hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And so, like she said, no, I will never. No, you're right. I won't encourage my friends to stay in a bad situation just because they married, but hopefully it's not a bad situation. So, you know what I mean?
Maybe they just looking at it wrong.
Yeah.
Or, you know, but if it's a bad,
and then it's all about it. I mean, you know, if you know it's a bad situation, like everybody, you know, if you're not in a business, you don't know. You know, all you doing is talking from what you see or what you experience. You know what I'm saying? And you giving them the best of opinion, I guess, opinionated information that you can. You know what I'm saying? But as
But
far
get
as
you
like,
some good praying friends.
yeah, for sure, you gotta make sure
if
you
I
got a
see
good
it, I'm praying
circle.
all.
I mean, hopefully your circle ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they see that you're in a bad situation, then they definitely should be telling you, no, don't, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's not just for the sake of marriage, just because the word
Yeah,
marriage.
it's growth all
yeah.
around. Marriage is about growing and developing and being the best you individually and showing how it works when you come together and be one. Because when you one, we better. We even a bigger. We bigger, man. You know what I'm saying? You make me better type. You know what I'm saying? So we're a force. So when you it's about being able to carry that and combine it to make better. You know what I'm saying? So my problem is I love to matchmake and help people find love. That's just balance. That's balancing. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to, you know, you may know, hey, that's a conversation for another day because that'll take us somewhere else. I'm telling you.
One thing you guys have done in your relationship that you saw in someone else's relationship that you guys agreed that won't happen in yours? There's a few things.
Derogatoriness, like tearing each other down just because you're in a heated moment.
Excuse me. Sorry. Heaven.
I'm about to beat you.
Domestic. What you call it?
Domestic
violence.
Abuse.
Yeah, violence. You know, that's you know, like you may not just see it, but you know what I mean. I've been around some situations. Didn't literally see it because maybe the door is closed or you was outside, but you hear it and you like, oh no, you know what I mean. There's know what's going on. So like, yeah, we not playing that. What else? It's a few things, man. I mean, go ahead, say something. Say something.
Let me tell you. Wait a minute. The whole I've seen some things like from a woman's perspective, that whole belittling and trying to prove yourself over, like this my partner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never I'm not at odds with you. We ain't got beef. We on the same team. We ain't got beef. We may have a misunderstanding, but we ain't never got beef. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's a misunderstanding, I don't never like. I just say some belittling done, and that's one thing that won't happen here because at the end of the day, words hurt.
Yeah.
And you can say you sorry all day. That sting and that whole thing, that's a whole nother different thing because the mind is a whole nother different ball game. Yeah. So it's depending on why the couple is considering divorce.
What did it say?
I think she was talking about that was a comment we was talking about.
Now, if it's in that at that stage, yeah, like if you're at the stage of like I just feel like, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this from my perspective. I have been in the place, and I told you I'm that praying friend. So let me tell you, I've been at a place where two people were talking about divorce, and I was like, no, we're not gonna speak that. I'm correcting the language, and I'm understanding how you feel, and I'm not what's the whole thing is not making you feel like I'm not being dismissive of your feelings. I'm letting you know that your feelings are valid, but I'm gonna give you a alternate perspective. But I'm telling you to this day that marriage is together, and that whole situation. So like you said, it depends on why they considering divorce. So yeah, I agree. That's what I was gonna say. One thing is this is a good question right here. So that's what we're answering now.
Situation, divorce. If it's good,
stay there. Absolutely. Hey Donna. Hey everybody. Hey. If we haven't had the chance to greet you, so now we
let them know what the topic was.
Alpha. It was Alpha versus Alpha, right?
We was just answering a few questions from
the
last
week. Yeah. So now our topic, and we got a good 20 minutes because we did get on at 7:34. So guys, we got a good 20 minutes before we closing out. So alpha versus alpha. So obviously someone saw our episode from the beginning, and they asked us the topic of how do you guys deal with that? How do you guys do that? So if you'll talk about how you deal with this alpha woman, and then I'll talk about how I deal with this alpha man.
Well,
Some key points.
for me, I just like independent thinkers first and foremost.
We got you, Tanisha.
I like my lady, my woman, my wife. I like my woman to be an independent thinker. She able to think for herself. She don't need a million friends telling her, getting in her ear. She don't need whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever it may be, necessarily just to be in a ear to make a decision on stepping up. You know what I mean? Like upgrading and going to the next level and handling business. Yes. That's beyond amazing to me. That, you know what I'm saying? So like, and it's probably like I learned. I watched my mom. You know what I'm saying? She was independent. You know what I'm saying? She did everything to get me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And on her own. You know what I mean? So to see that, like, she's strong. Yes, she had. Yes. Your popsicle. Yes, go ahead. She had you know, male friends along the way, but as far as like guys that were serious about, you know, being business and being with her and going to the next level, stuff like that, she weeded that out because she seen they wasn't serious, you know what I'm saying, about life, you know what I mean? So just watching that, seeing that, and knowing that, like, man, I need a strong woman. I want somebody that if I get in a situation that I like, you know, need help, and meaning health wise, physically, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying, she's strong enough to make the decisions needed for us to continue moving, continue going, continue building, continue growing, continue getting to the next level. I don't have to be necessarily right here like you gonna say I ain't got an Ike. I ain't got an Ike. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want to be able to give her the role of being able to make the decision before it has to get to the boss, before it gets to the king. The queen, you got to go through her first. If it comes to me, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's just,
we don't want
it's chain of command. You know what I mean? Starts and then it's not starting from the bottom or nothing like that. It starts from the people up front, and then it moves its way back to the people behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And there's levels to it. So, yeah, like that's my best way of explaining it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a woman, a lady, somebody that seeing what's going on in the world with women today and chooses not to indulge in whatever they got going on. You know what I mean? It continues to be who she is, regardless. You know what I'm saying? And able to always reinvent herself, like in a way of where it stays fresh. It's like wow, okay, it's like wow, okay, I like that. That's like, you know, be able to new style, new just able to stay with the time. Yeah, update. You know, we want to be around nobody that just turn to a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? And, so, man, I know we older, but we ain't that old. You know what I'm saying? And even when we get to the ages, it's still gonna be, we still moving like, yeah, of course. So
So how do I deal? Tanisha, we got you on your question. We're gonna answer that question. What's your favorite thing about married life so far? As far as how I deal with the alpha man, I love that answer, babe. First of all, I love that answer. That's incredible. I thank you for that. Man, I love that. But how do I carry an alpha man? First of all, it's a heavy load. But it's a wonderful load to carry, you know what I'm saying? So I always want to make sure, because um being a that alpha woman that he talked about, you just understand your placement in it. You know what I'm saying? I understand my place in it, and it's always my pleasure to salute my king, you know what I'm saying, and carry him in whichever way that he need me. And I understand that he can handle the strongest part of me, because he's never watering me down, but he's allowing me to be my better self. And every time that I'm bettering myself, he's and being able, he's got that same like focus, because he is that alpha man. And so with those things considered, we meet where we need to meet. Remember, we don't compromise, but we negotiate. So we
Yeah.
meet where we need to meet, to be
That's
at.
the biggest. That's the. I'm sorry to cut you off,
Go
but
ahead.
that was one of the key points that I wanted to say in that too, because that's part of the reason why you'll be able to deal with an alpha spouse. You know what I'm saying? Alpha
Alpha
spouse.
spouse.
Yeah. So the being able to negotiate things and not compromise because one the egos or something getting, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, then it's like
no,
one going like
because
this, one going
yeah,
like,
we both who we are. We know who we are. When you know who you are, then there's nothing nobody can do to tell you different or make you feel less or whatever the case may be. So when you with your mate, you know that you with that one. You know what I mean? You like, man,
mm-hmm.
she the you dig. You know what I'm saying? I'm the you dig. So we dug. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
it's like, that's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want a strong woman to be able to stand the test of time, because it's not gonna always be easy and peaches and cream and yellow brick roads. You know what I'm saying? You may run into the wizard a few times. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Two chops to the
We
throat.
gotta keep our tin man. You know what I'm saying? For these cowardly lions. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
your 10 man for these cowardly
Yeah,
lions.
for sure, for
Understand?
sure.
Stay in the class, okay?
Yeah,
You know what ministering is.
cause we ain't no
Learn with the 10
scarecrows.
man. We
We ain't
ain't no
dummies.
scarecrows
Yeah,
around
for
here.
sure,
You
for
understand
sure.
what I'm
So
saying?
yeah,
Hey.
you just gotta. I like a strong person. Like I like, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm a strong headed person myself, so I want somebody. I don't want nobody weak. I don't want nobody. As soon as I say something to, they instantly. It's just like, no. I wasn't saying that for you to. No.
And don't get it wrong though. Don't get it twisted. Cause I
No, she's
am a.
soft.
Oh
She's my
yes. Please understand that. You know what I'm saying?
big ball
But
of bubble gum.
but and he know how to chew me. Okay.
Hey, hey, big
Okay.
bubble.
Okay, y'all. All right. Anyway, so what have y'all learned from y'all past relationships that would make y'all married life better? Ooh, okay.
What not to do?
Period.
What not to do?
What not to do?
Just what kind of like what you don't want to
What?
you don't want to experience. It's like if you it's like, okay, I've I've done that. Like you may be in a relationship that you may be in a relationship now that some similarities from the last one is, it's kind of like this person. Sometimes it's almost like sometimes it's like why you almost kind of meet a person that's similar to the last person, not the last person, but similar in a way of where it's your type. It's your type of, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Other half, pretty much. Like, so you're gonna run into some similarities with that person, but everybody's different. So it may be the for the most part, I would think that the similarities that you run into are the ones you like. The reason why you're attracted to that person. The and so the ones that you like, they bring you together. You know what I mean? They're the reason why y'all build the bond and relationship. The ones that you don't like, that's one of those things where you kind of like, if you like the person enough and the good stuff outweighs the little bad stuff that y'all probably could work on. Y'all could not probably, but y'all can work on and make better. And it, you know what I mean, where it becomes a negotiation and not a compromise, and now both of us are satisfied. And you know what I mean. If it's like that, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I got away from the question. What was the question? I just want to make sure I'm
What are
staying with
some
the question.
challenges that you're wait,
No,
that
not
ain't
that
it.
one.
What have you learned from your past
past
relationship
relationships.
that will make
Yeah,
y'all
so you
really
just
like
you just
better?
you want to bring the good and leave the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Leave that what in the past and you guys
that
what I'm saying?
you know I do.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get my
But yeah,
part.
you take the best, leave the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Tanisha, I need to know if you still in the room for my answer, and let me know if you ready for me to give this answer. Right? Let me know if you ready. Let me know if you still in the room, Tanisha. Just say I'm here. Then let me know if you're ready for me to give this answer, because I believe this one of them answers. I ain't gonna go too far deep, but as far as spiritually, but I gotta walk this in a balanced nature to make sure that you understand when this answer. Come on, you ready? I'm here. I'm ready. You already know what mode I'm in, right? She called the right name. Look at you. How you know my name unless my daddy told you? Period. Okay, come on. Let me tell you. So one thing that I learned, especially with that alpha thing that we talked about, that we just talked about, the topic of the show. So in a past relationship, especially because you know that certain people like to play games, right? So in the past relationship, so when you cross that and you're in a relationship with a real you in a real situation, you know what I'm saying? You with
Real
your life,
individual.
with your
Yeah.
life partner, you know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to handle that differently, right? So when something happens that may be a trigger, right? It may be a trigger because it's going to remind you of that situation, right? So this is saying sometimes your spouse may make mistakes
Mm-hmm.
and it may trigger you.
Mm-hmm.
It may trigger you to almost feel like it want to take you back
Mm-hmm.
to the to for you to give that response.
Backtracking.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that point when you feel that, remember number one, this ain't that.
Mm-hmm. That ain't that same
This
person.
ain't that.
Yeah.
Correct. So what I learned was how to be the better me and deal with the triggers and understand that this like I stated before, this my teammate. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So if you did something, I know you didn't do it intentionally, because we have that understanding that we're not playing games.
Mm-hmm.
We have that understanding that we here for the greater good. So now I'm approaching it in a different way, and I am communicating, like Trey said, what I feel,
Right.
how I feel, and I'm making sure I communicate it. Why? Because I know you really care about my answer. So that's something that I learned, to be a better communicator, to respond, to stop, chew it up.
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm feeling this way? Okay. Oh, okay. Coming through you know what I'm saying? Those feelings before you lash out and say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I act out of anger, I could hurt one of the greatest things to me. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go back.
Yeah.
You can't go back and take those words back. So then what? Now you got to deal with the fact, because that's gonna be a trigger to them now.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt people, hurt people. Come on, we ain't doing
Mm-hmm.
that cycle. So we in it to win it. Well, okay, there you go. What are some challenges in your marriage that you had to face, and how did you overcome them?
Um,
Man.
um,
There's
let's
some
see.
challenges.
We've been challenged.
Yeah, we definitely been challenged.
What was one of them?
Maybe
I
some.
guess. I know one for sure. Moving.
What taking care, like when that wasn't a challenge though.
I feel when we was making the transition, moving from where we was at to where we at now, and still trying to
Go for.
go forward. Yeah, that's a challenge because we have a big family. Um, we got champagne taste, and you know the rest.
No, no, we don't know my daddy rich, y'all. Stop playing with me.
No,
No,
I ain't said it's beer.
but how do we?
I ain't said it's beer. It's wine, but goddamn, it's like
It's overflowing, because
it's
you
like
already
what you
know
call it?
how my daddy
Oh no,
moved with the wine and
it's
the water.
oh no, of
But
course
no,
we
I would say,
able to
like,
maneuver
how did
like
you
we're supposed to.
overcome them though? The challenge
The
that we
challenges,
faced was the transition of life and
it's just to
understanding.
keep going. I mean, like,
And
yeah,
how do we get past it? We kept going.
we
We
stuck
still going.
together. Yeah, we
We
still
stuck
going. We stuck
together.
together. We looked at the I guess the negatives of it, and then found the positives out of it. You know what I'm saying?
And we charge those positives.
Yeah.
We charge those positives every day to make sure that we stay focused.
Yep, to fuel what we trying to accomplish to get to what the level we need to get to. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Okay, so when you fight or disagree, do you fight fair or do you go low? If so, how do you come back? Real talk. How do you work past the hurt? Oh, that's so I get my answer on that when you ask me. So what I would say when I disagree, and this is just me being me, and this is real talk, and he's gonna talk about, when I do that. So when we disagree, I wait a lot of the time. Sometimes I would say I don't just go head on and respond. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it, and then because if I try to explain it when I'm mad, I don't go low. I say it like that. I don't go low because it's harder to come back when you go low.
Yeah.
It's harder to come back when you go low. So I don't go low. I take the time. I go back. I literally understand why I feel the way I feel, and then I'm giving it out such in a way that I'm doing it in a way that I'm me, but I'm reaching you. And I'm doing it in a way and understanding you are who you are, and I understand how you receive, and I understand I'm taking your feelings in tune with mine, and then I'm literally chewing them up to give you a understanding, a different perspective. So like writing an essay, like for real, this is what I do, and because I started doing this, I do it so fast now. It's like when you write an essay, you're gonna take and you talking about this versus this. You're gonna take it down, you're gonna write it out, boom, both sides. What's this? This his side, this my side. Then I'm chopping it up. Okay, where it don't agree at. Then I'm come back and I'm gonna talk to him about it. So I don't go low. So that's my I don't feel like I have to work past a lot of hurt. And because I understand you as a person, like I don't feel you go low.
I don't go low neither. I don't feel like I go low neither. I don't think that's cool because first off, when you go low, a lot of times it's something from past, something from probably that happened a minute ago that y'all obviously supposedly got over because y'all at a different point of where y'all gonna have to go low now. So most of the time that's not cool. Like I don't like bringing up. I really don't like dwelling on the past. Like it's no problem with using an example or something like that or whatever the case may be, just to kind of get your point across to reference. You know what I'm saying? But just like hitting them where it hurt, like you know what I mean. Make like it's almost like you trying to embarrass them or something like that. In a sense of like even when it's just y'all two, it's like some things she ain't have to say that. It shouldn't be said. You know what I mean? Or like it's understood you, so it's like why would you say that? You know what I'm saying?
Have I ever said anything that hurt during a fight? Or I don't even want to say we fight. We don't fight. Like
no,
we do disagree. We disagree.
You never said that. I mean, you said some things that made me respond in a sense of like, oh yeah, for real, but not like which is I know you like this is in the heat of us having an argument. Never like when I know you feel that way, like you feel like that's what it is, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's nothing that can be worked on or something. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing that can be worked on. It's just that's just what it is, and you hate it and you don't like it, and ooh, what's and that, and you know what I mean? Like you know how people just can be just so nasty to one another, and just keep going, and don't stop. It's like damn, okay, damn, you just it's almost like the next step is like, what you might as well just off them or something. Like why you being so mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. Like I understand when you sorry, we got a few gnats.
Yeah, she said disagree, fight, like arguing. Definitely, we don't even get to that level, and
yeah, we don't. Cause first and foremost, somebody got to be quiet. Somebody got to be quiet, cause you're gonna be the other person. You're gonna be arguing with yourself. I'm not gonna argue with myself. I start maybe say a few things to get an argument started, and she won't say nothing, and then I just see that I'm talking to myself, and I just
Cause
shut up.
I'm not giving that energy, and I'm not welcoming that energy. I'm not gonna welcome that energy, because if I welcome that energy, it's going to fuel your energy, right?
Yep.
Because I'm opening
I'm
the
gonna
door,
have
and when I'm
more
opening
to
the
say.
door, there's nothing but air coming out for you to go
And I'm gonna have something to say about everything you say.
Then I'm
So
gonna come back and spill the same thing, and we gonna be in this mind just
back
cutting.
and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's tiring. That's exhausting.
Somebody said something that way, it definitely was supposed to be said. They really don't mean it, but just at that moment they mean it. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like in my heart I don't mean this, but in my head right now I'm mad. You know, you can get the wrath. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to.
That's messed up, but that's just we human. I mean, what else?
Yeah, we all make mistakes.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
the best part
It's
about
the
it is
thing-
getting to the agreement.
Yeah, and doing it
And
together.
then ministering upon the
together.
agreement.
I said we're gonna have to cut this short.
Wait.
It ain't even really short. It's about the time because I gotta get ready to make a maneuver and
Yeah, keep it lovely even when you disagree. Absolutely.
yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Keep respectful.
Broken people
be kind. You know what I'm saying?
won't
Be
receive
kind
help
always.
remain broken. Broken people who won't receive help remain broken.
Yeah.
Those people are difficult to love. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. In it to win it. Absolutely.
Especially if they're not trying to. They don't want to better. They say they're not trying to find someone, or they just study constantly doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's insanity. So
yeah.
stay away from those type of people.
Absolutely. And then always communicate it, right? Always communicate. Communication is key, right?
Mm-hmm.
And learning to be the better person. Even like, and first of all, don't get it twisted, right? Don't think it's so mushy. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes I do have to check my teddy bear, you know what I'm saying? But I do it in a nice teddy bear way that he receives it. You know what I'm saying? What that means is like, I'm going to ignore him. And then when he's done, I'm going to ask him, is he done or is he finished? And then I'm going to approach it in such a way, and then we're going to come into a understanding, right? A negotiation. Go to the negotiation room, and then hopefully during that time, I have ministered to him in a way that he's ready for the ministry, right? Because there's nothing like keeping the fire burning in your marriage. I'm sorry, baby.
Excited.
Oh my goodness. Are your in-laws outlaws, or do y'all get along well?
No, we get along.
We get along,
and no reason not to get along. I mean, shoot, I don't know. I never really understood that. I understand it. I can't say I don't understand. I don't understand it because I know, you know what I'm saying? We have family members that just don't like the people we. No matter
but that's
what.
on you. Why we ain't carrying that around
like,
you?
You
man,
but
you ain't.
Then you got family members that just it don't matter who you. Not saying that everybody makes the best judgment for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I feel like I don't even want to bring nobody around that's at a point where they dislikable, or you know what I'm saying. Nobody gonna like you, or you ain't got nobody that just you know what I'm saying, like, or they're problematic for me. To a point of where I don't even want to deal with them. So why would I bring them somewhere else where my people that know me and know how I rock know like you deal with that? Yeah, no, that's just going right now.
Okay. No, for real, I agree. I don't even want that around. So I'm gonna put the outlaw in their place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be on the outs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the in-law in their place, because they're going to be on the end. You know what I'm saying? Because on the end, we win. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
But okay. Yeah, we don't even tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? And if it comes to a point where it's like, you know, it's just like, and it's overly, like, because, you know, you're going to get that little time of any relationship where you have some jealousy with your family members, or some, even just some hate, or just somebody that's just like, they don't like you because they don't really know that other person like you know that other person. You know what I'm saying? In a sense that you know that other person, so you have that soft spot or that position in your heart for that person. They don't have that. They don't know who. You know what I'm saying? They looking at like, why you like this person? Why you love this person so much? Why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they can do that to you and you still, you know, running back to them, and you know what I'm saying? They don't really know what.
And remember the outline. How can they walk together if they don't agree? And if you can't agree, and I ain't saying agree, I'm talking about agree on the foundational things, right? We ain't gotta agree about everything. But a husband and a wife is a foundation.
The main thing.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can't agree with that, you can't walk. I'm not saying you walk over there and keep on walking, and I'm gonna wish you luck on your walk. Keep walking. You better walk, girl, boy, whoever you is. You better walk. But you can't walk over here, because over here we agree and we increase the peace. And anything opposite of that, guess what? That's something that's not going to be conducive to the growth. And what we're about is growth and development into the best person that we hear. We're going up and it's stuck and it's going to stay up and it's going to stay stuck. So if you want to go up and you want to stay stuck, I'm going to need you to get over here and walk with me. But if you ain't go over there in your lane, then don't bring it over here. Because remember, the Tin Man is president. You don't want that type of smoke. Do you want to know? Because the Tin Man be the word of God, because all I got to do is stay seated and shoot that word. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never ignorant of no device.
Man,
not especially not saying. So glory be to God. Okay. Bone of his bone. Exactly. Yeah. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. When we got married, we understood that's what it was. So ain't nobody finna be you guys to be in agreement with it. But we feeding you love. We feeding you love.
Good to me, I'm good to you, but I ain't gonna beg for it. That's it.
That's it. As long as you good to. Oh, I like that. Come on, Kiara. Put that on the screen. It's straight here. Put that on the screen.
That treat me right.
Man, that's good. I'm about to do him, y'all. Y'all seen that Tyler Perry movie?
Do me, baby.
No, I ain't about to do you like that. I'm talking about you remember in that Tyler Perry movie when that man was abusive. And we just watched it the other day. I forget. I don't know when they had the wedding, when they was hanging from the ceiling and everything. And she yarned, and he was like, "Am I boring you?
Yeah.
Am I boring you?" No, y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all. We appreciate. Can we talk? Can I talk?
That's you.
We appreciate y'all coming out and checking out Meet the Godfreys. Well, we come here to meet, love, and laugh, and push you up to your higher self. Help families grow closer together. We didn't understand what this was when we got into it, but we are happy to be here with this marriage ministry, with this where we help people be better and be better together, right? Elevating to your higher self. And we talk about family stuff. We talk about all that, right? In order to help us walk closer and get what we all need in life. So therefore, we don't have to hate on each other or bring each other down. I'm tired of the crab in the barrel mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
You will sit here and you got the same 24 hours that we have. So if you would just sit back, relax, buckle your seatbelt, enjoy the ride, and take this feed and
and
get
be
to
positive,
Be
man.
positive,
be
man.
positive.
Yeah, for real.
Try to take the positive out of every negative, man, because there is a positive in every negative. There's a reason why something negative happened, and it's the reason, being. So you got to just see it for the best of it. Don't always look at stuff like, dang, man, look at it like it's a reason that happened. It's a reason for that.
Because it is.
I need to, you know what I mean? I need to figure it out so I can not allow it to happen again.
Absolutely.
Because everything is it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Especially if it's no loss, injury, or loss of life or anything that, you know what I'm saying? It's just L's. I call them lessons. They're not losses. The L's are lessons.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
but even getting the wisdom, so you don't even have to suffer a loss.
Yeah, and that's
and you turn the lessons into blessings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what this whole platform is about. We turning lessons into blessings.
Yeah, lessons. You know what meaning less scenes as well as lessons into blessings.
Blessings, you know what I'm saying? For real. No, for real. So we could just be our better self.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Be your better self. And sometimes it takes somebody to be like, man, I ain't never thought about that way. Somebody had to, somebody talked to us, you know what I'm saying? Somebody helped us. And along that path, it's good to have that platform, that area that give you that real talk, that give you that natural thing, but also with that spiritual perspective, right? Especially one that's anchored in a perpetual place. Anchored in a perpetual place, right? Meaning that it's going to keep on getting gooder and gooder and gooder. So keep coming back to see us on Meet the Godfreys, because it's going to keep getting gooder and gooder and gooder.
Like, love, and share.
Please check us out on all major platforms. We are Meet the Godfreys on Facebook, with Meet the Godfreys on our YouTube channel, y'all. We're gonna get some updated material put up there, y'all. But we share some moments, you know what I'm saying, that we have within our family. Some funny, some, you know what I'm saying, just right. Understanding that life sometimes be life, but God is always God. So,
and follow me on all social media platforms. Cutter the General. That's Cutter with a K.
Kutta
DA General.
Yes.
I just dropped a single called 5 P's.
What's that, baby?
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Yes.
Y'all go check it out. It's a dope song. I got a few more dope songs up there. Of course, I'm featured on a lot of dope songs. So yeah, y'all can just Google it. Y'all can see everything that got to do with what we got going on, man. So.
And y'all also know that the song that y'all hear when Meet the Godfreys get ready to come on,
the intro,
it's also one of his songs. It's called Hard Work, right? It's one of those songs that you could play wherever, because we want you to know that wherever you put in your hard work at, it's gonna pay off, right? It's gonna pay off. Keep applying pressure, right? Because if you keep applying the right pressure, you gonna come out shining like the diamond that you are. So the hard work is gonna pay off, y'all. Check them out.
Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Do me a favor, go love.
I ain't taking days off. I'm the boss, I ain't getting laid off. I know this hard work don't pay off. I ain't taking days off. I'm the boss, I ain't getting laid off. I know this hard work don't pay off. Stick and move is how I maneuver. I just get right to the business, cause I'm an entrepreneur. Run it up, I pursue it. It overflow like the sewer. Then bro drove me crazy. I almost drove for Uber. So I put in overtime and don't get no sleep. It ain't a 9 to 5 that can control me. Got sick and tired of sidelining from the nosebleed. My pockets still stay flat with a slow lead. Now I'm focused on my craft, I'm talking more cheese. It's hard work, I ain't worried about the police. I ain't pressed about nothing.